Welcome back to Pro League, everybody. Down here live at the Next Arena. My name is Valdez. Joined with me is Moonglade today. We just saw Prime get bopped by SK Telecom T1. We're going to go into KT versus CJ Entis. This should be a very close match.
It should be indeed. If the predictions go right, for me and you at least, Valdez, it should be 2-2 going into an ace match, I think. If the stars align and the players that should win, this should be happening. If not, then either way, it's going to be a great match.
Yeah. Tons of big names here coming out today. KT's lineup, quote-unquote, boner-inspiring from Maynard. And, you know, especially with the addition of life here, it's just pretty insane, the lineup that they have. Flash coming out here today as well. Let's see how he's able to play. So far, he is 1-6, so it really has to improve his play. Looking a little bit sad there. KT Rolster, for the first time, not making playoffs here. First time in a long time, I should say. They did get 6th place, whereas CJ Entis getting 2nd place. Looking pretty strong.
Indeed, and here's the handshake of the two starting players, Zest versus herO. Man, what an opening match. Though Zest has been struggling as of late in PvP, TV has rectified the situation. Obviously losing to Creator, which is probably the biggest upset we've had in a while.
Twice
in the same match. Damn, that is bad.
Yeah, it's pretty insane. Saw Innovation crush Creator earlier on today. Some easy mine drops and then sniping of Colossi. Zest and herO looking like pretty good friends, going up on stage when they shook hands, laughing. So,
well, they've had a lot of history as well, as being two of the top dogs of last year for Protoss. They've clashed many a times, and I'm sure they've found a lot of inspiration from each other as well. So, not too much of a surprise. If you have a look at the players on the bench, stats on the left. Life.
KT Life. Looking good in the jacket. Seems like he fits there on that bench.
Looking colder. I would, I want to cuddle him to warm him up.
You would, Moonglade. Here we go, KT Rolster's status. We do see that they did pick up Life, Penguin, and First, and they have lost Believe and Miso.
They're going to be missing those players, no doubt about that. We saw them so much in the round 1.
Yep.
Kappa HD, man. We haven't seen those guys at all. I don't even know who Miso is, except that it's water in Japanese.
And it's Smile in Korean, I think. So that's probably where he gets it from. Could be from the Japanese, though. I don't know, Moonglade. Maybe we'll ask him if he joins another team. Here we do have their status. A lot of Protoss players, 10-6 so far. Their Terran ratio is pretty atrocious, and that's pretty much off the back of Flash.
That
and
is
TY not really playing well.
Yeah, TY's had a lot of problems as well, but not nearly the same level as Flash. Flash has just been
1-6.
He's something else, man. We've never seen a slump this bad. Not from Flash, at least.
Yep.
Very unfortunate.
Look at this. CJ just picking up Ragnarok.
Now, that is a good pickup.
That's actually a good pickup.
Ragnarok is a damn good Zerg. My God, he is fantastic. And I hope we get to see him play. Maybe not today, but obviously not today, but maybe tomorrow. Maybe next week. Maybe next week.
Yeah, it looks like CJ Entis is kind of opening up that 4th slot right now. They're going to play Sora today, so maybe we'll see Ragnarok come into that spot a little bit later.
Put him in the slot. Maybe, yeah, I mean...
Yeah.
Sora, Sora is also a fantastic player, one we have not seen in a long time. Has a lot of potential to do well.
Yeah, he has that potential. He hasn't really realized it yet, though. He does have that downwards purple arrow. We'll see how he plays today against Stats, a very strong Protoss player. Here's how they've done so far. They do have a 6-4 win ratio with their Protosses, even there with Terran 6-6 and 5-3 with their Zergs. Here is the lineup today as we saw once before. A lot of gold players here. We have Zest versus herO on King Sejong Station. Both of these players do like this map very much. Flash versus Biel at TVZ on Merry-Go-Round. Not really too surprising to me for that map. I think Biel's going to knock Flash around a bit here unless Flash has practiced a lot for that match, I have to say.
Yeah, I really think so. It should be pretty one-sided, yeah, unless Flash has finally fixed himself. He has had a lot of time to do so as well. He's had all of round 1 to kind of get back into gear, and he's been dropping a lot of games. He got a little break. He got a couple of weeks off before he has to go back at it. Let's see if he's found that passion again, that inspiration that that gave him so much success last year and in Brood War.
Definitely. Also got Life versus Byung afterwards. That's going to be a great match. Life joining that team, I think he said in an interview in SSL that he hasn't dropped a single game to any of the Terrans on the team, so I'm sure Flash is getting smacked around that house every single day by Life, trying to improve for this match.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if Life can't fix him, no one can, essentially.
Yeah, man.
That's what it all comes down to. As we have a look at our first player, it's going to be Zest for KT.
He's a pirate.
He is a pirate, man. He's a handsome one at that. The Chisel Toss, named by myself. I will call him that to the end of days, man. Look at that face.
Yeah, he's definitely the Chisel Toss.
If he fails at StarCraft, he can become a model.
Well said. 6-5 here. He does have a lot of wins. He's played more than any other player in all of Pro League, so that's a pretty cool stat. He was up there pretty high. I think it was like 5-2 or something, but then he took like a bunch of losses, 2 of them to Creator, and he could have been so much higher, man. He's played so many ace matches.
Oh man,
for,
he could be
KT.
like 11-0 by now or something ridiculous, or like 9-0. And here is herO from CJ. Still, you know, he's been the ace of CJ for quite some time now. He's kind of dropped off a little last round, 4-3.
Look at that. He's played 15 ace matches. What?
He's going to shake it off, though, for round 2. He's going to go for it, man. Taylor Swift. I don't know, man.
You don't know?
No, I actually like Taylor Swift.
Know?
I love Taylor Swift.
I like Taylor Swift.
She's great, man. I don't know about this song. I'm sick of this song, though. I like that other one. What's it called? Oh, damn. It's that new one.
I don't know, man.
Whatever, dude.
You'll have to show me it later. The guys are going to jump into round, or rather game number 2, or rather, wow, okay. Game number 1 here between Zest and herO. Let's jump into the game.
Shake it off, Valdez. Blank spot. There you go. That's the one I was thinking of.
Up here in the top left in the red, the Protoss player from KT Rolster. It is Zest.
The Chisel Toss. Look at that face. Damn. Down here in the bottom right, we do have CJ herO with a bowl cut. No.
No, X. Get out of here, herO.
Get out of here, man.
So, blank space is the name of the song?
I think it's blank space with blank spot. I can't remember, man. I can't remember. It might be blank space, actually.
Maybe later on tonight.
I'll play it
some
for you.
Games you can show me.
Let's go to a karaoke and we'll sing it together.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
It sounds like a great time. Bit of a cheer going off in the crowd. No idea why.
Yeah, that's what happens sometimes. The piggyback broadcast.
First-person view of the opening of the game. We get to see where these probes are going to go in the mineral patch and where that first pylon is going to go down.
I'm so excited for this, man.
Well, hey, man, there it is right there. And we are actually seeing some stacking on those first minerals as well.
Did you see that micro there on the left?
No, I missed it.
You got to pay attention, man.
Damn it. It's going to be put the gateway at the back of the base. That first gate going to the back of the base. And for herO, though, going to the front. What does that mean exactly, guys?
What does this mean for the rest of the game? I don't know, man.
Well, man, maybe herO's going to scout Zest and find no gateway and be like, oh, my God. He's going for the gateless expand.
And the gateless game, he's just not going to make any buildings.
The mind games are legitimate. And this first-person view is even better. We get to see both gases go down.
This is what everybody has been asking for, by the way. They all want to see the very beginning of the game.
Oh, I love it. It's exactly what I want to know, what happens. What goes through the player's mind at the start of the game? Is it about mining? Is it about something else? I guess it is about mining.
You wouldn't want to see anything at the end of the game, like, you know, some big team fights, some good micro or anything like that. No.
No, nothing like that.
Never
I don't want to know how late game macro happens. It's too fast for my liking. It's too much APM. I'd rather just...
you got to keep the casuals in mind.
Keep it simple. Keep the bronzies happy, is what I say.
That's Moonglade's motto.
You're welcome.
Mm-hmm. Probe scout here from Zest. That's important. Wants to make sure that there's no proxies going on.
Bit of cheeky lower ground tech going to be happening here. It's going to be the Stargate from Zest.
Yeah. This is really nice because you get to rush it out but it's also not going to get scouted. And we see both players actually don't even scout their opponent's bases. We see Zest is finally now moving out on the map, but he's not scouting the base, he's scouting the map.
Yeah, looking for those proxies, not a bad idea. We do see a lot of proxies in PvP as well. Stargates can get a lot of stuff done.
Especially on this map, man. There's so many different nooks and crannies. And that's why we see the probe going out on the right and the mothership core going out on the left.
Never known what a cranny is. I've used the term before, but I don't even know what that is.
It's like a small space.
Is that
Cranny, yeah.
Cranny.
Yeah.
I've never used that word.
Wait.
Until I came to Pro League, I never knew that word existed.
Now everybody knows what cranny means.
Yep.
Because they watched Pro League.
Yep. We're like dictionaries here, teaching people all these words.
Yeah, and teaching them about Taylor Swift's new song as well.
Well, there's actually a more newer one at the moment, I think. You know, I'm not a Taylor Swift song connoisseur, but I do listen to see what's on the radio now and then.
Yeah.
I'd never play it on my streams. I don't want to be seen that way.
What way is that, man, Lid?
I don't know, whatever the way people judge Taylor Swift people. But
it's okay to be a Taylor Swift person.
I'll listen to Aussie hip-hop or Pendulum or something cool like that.
Nice scout there. I mean, his units were in position regardless, so he was going to get the scout and get the defense off anyway.
Yeah, and he's not going to find anything here. He's going to trigger that photon overcharge, get out of dodge, taking a little bit of real damage there past the shields.
We have an Oracle out here for herO as well.
Ooh.
Already going towards the main base. We do see a follow-up Phoenix from Zest, so this is going to be shut down pretty hard.
I like that. I like that a lot. He has seen it with that Nexus now. We already see Zest is in position for it as well with the exact same units. Like, hello, mate. He's not even going to use the photon overcharge, actually. Going to give up a few probes. Ooh, maybe a little too many. That's 4 probes, but it does get rid of the Oracle.
Yeah, I mean, one Phoenix is good at doing damage to the Oracle, but it doesn't do it super fast.
Yeah.
Not before it gets 4 probes, at least. The one thing that Zest does have going for him is that earlier Nexus here. So that's very nice. You see a snipe on the probe scout. And now Zest going back to the base of herO. Going to get the scout on, see the Nexus timing. Ooh, Dark Shrine.
Curious about this. I'm curious about this, fellas, because we already see an Oracle on the map still for Zest. Obviously, if herO can get a Phoenix in a nice position and deals with the Oracle, all the power to him.
Uh-oh, the lasers are linked up here, and herO's losing this fight. Well, actually, it's pretty even.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Weirdly even, actually. That shouldn't have happened like that, I feel, but I guess maybe the targeting fire for Zest was a little bit off.
Dark Shrine about halfway complete now. And still making Phoenixes are both players. And this Oracle, I think, is going to scout it. It's going to see the entire thing. Really nice flight pattern. Oh, he's not going to go in. Okay.
Oh, not yet. He's going to wait. He knows exactly where the Phoenixes are, so he can maybe go in now that the Phoenix are out of position.
You see that micro, just the way they slightly change the position? Here's the Oracle, though, coming in the main base. 2 Stalkers are there, but it's going to get that ever so important scout.
Oh, nice.
And so there's no way that's going to get any damage done. I mean, already an Observer is out. There's not even a... Oh, okay, there is a forward pylon.
Yeah, there is a pretty forward pylon, actually, in that 3rd base mineral patch, so we can get some work done, but yeah, already a robo facility finished. Obviously, Observer already out as well. He did scout it, but we do see actually the Observer moving across the map, which could be a pretty massive mistake. He isn't making any extra Observers either.
Why? I don't understand this.
Oh, no.
I don't understand why you would move the Observer across the map.
He just didn't realize it was a Dark Shrine, I guess. He can see it right now as well. This is doing way too much damage.
Wow, okay, this is actually game-changing. I was liking Zest's position because I thought he was going to hold this off with flying colors, but now already 7 probes going down. Going to get an 8th now.
Yeah.
He's even outrunning that Observer. He's coming down here in the natural.
He's going to
keep it alive.
Oh, no, he's not. There's another Observer. Boom.
Yep. The sound of the lift.
That's it. That's exactly what I was doing.
Whom, whom. So right now, looking at some units here, we do see that Zest is winning in Phoenixes. He is down on probes, though, by 4. Not the biggest number in the world, but he lost a lot of mining time in the main as well, which is the biggest thing here, I think.
Yeah, he lost a lot of mining time for that. It was a really critical mistake. Bit of an overlook there. He should have known exactly what was coming because he had, like, Envision on the on the Dark Shrine. He knew exactly what was going on, and he still let it happen. So, bit of a blunder. It's going to maybe cost him, though. It does seem pretty even regardless.
2 observers out on the map for Zest, so he gets all the scouting information he needs of the entire base of herO. herO's pretty consistent with getting a probe there on that watchtower. One of them already went down, but brings another one over. Oh, he just barely misses that observer. That's annoying. Blink now about to finish up here. Do see a heavy amount of gateways coming down here. 5 of them, in fact. A bit more than Zest has. And he's already got 8 Stalkers, so we're going to have a huge warping of Stalkers here, I think, and just try to go for some pressure here at the front of the base here of Zest. He's only going to have 1 Immortal when this hits.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting, and I mean, look where these Phoenix are. We could see a lot of damage done from these Phoenix as well, considering everything is out of position. So long as Zest doesn't die right now, which he might just do. Look how many Stalkers there are there. We have about 11 Stalkers.
Oh, man, and that Immortal...
Sorry, 13. 13 Stalkers against 1 Immortal. 4 Stalkers, 1 blink forward, and it's gone. And from here, things going to get a little bit ugly. Nice time warp, though.
Really nice time warp. Needs to blink out of there. There we go. But he was able to take down the Melissa Core, and like you were saying before, this opens up that opening here for the Phoenixes to come in and do some damage. Nexus Cannon is going to go down. He's going to get it actually on both Nexi.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, really nice lift there on the Immortal. It's going to get no damage done. With that blink and all those lifts, he's going to totally wipe out this army of Zest.
Yeah, Zest is getting bopped right now. He's going to be losing everything, and I don't think he can actually come back from this. There's so much damage, and even more Stalkers being added. Sure, there's Phoenix harassment going on in the natural. Well, there was.
Matter. They've ran out of energy. 11 probes have gone down, but the base of Zest is going down. Immortal immediately gets blunked.
And there's nothing left.
Yeah.
There's nothing left here. Everything is getting wiped out. All the probes that are coming to help. Phoenixes are finally back, but they're just simply too late to the party.
Yeah, there's going to be another warp in here. It doesn't matter. GG. herO takes game number 1 for CJ Antis. And our predictions become correct.
They stay strong, Valdez.
Yeah, man. Got to up my percentage after going 30% yesterday. That was embarrassing.
Oh, you're fine, buddy. You're fine. I got your back, man.
Moon Gladerade. He's got my back, and so I'm happy. herO is happy as well. Coach Park looking happy. Everybody's happy except KT.
Everyone's happy here, Valdez. As we go into our next match, which is going to make me happy, Byal versus Flash. I'm very excited for this one. I can't wait to see where Flash is at. You know, I'm always like, every time I see Flash come out, I'm like, is this going to be the day when we see the Flash evolve? The Flash that everyone wants to be. The Flash that people used to call God. Or are we going to see a broken man come out and try
hobble into that booth and just
with his walking stick
crumble during the game? He was able to take 1 win over a Zerg during his times, and it was boom boom.
Yeah, I mean, can you call that a win?
Or was it Tang Tang?
No, it was boom boom, dude. It could have been either.
Is Tang Tang a Protoss? I don't even know.
He's Terran, man.
Oh man, I'm like, wow. I gotta shake it off again.
Just keep going, dude. You're fine. But yeah, I mean, it's going to be on merry-go-round. It's a good map for Flash if he is playing well, but I don't know, dude. He's had a bit of a break. He's had about a month of break. He can just come out now and show us what he's got again. He's, you know, a month for 1 match, you know.
Yeah, I'm sure he's been practicing with the life. I actually just saw a life pass by. I'm gonna hold Moonlight so he doesn't run out there and go cuddle.